What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Elliott Delp, and today we're going to be doing a review on the Primary Arms RD25 Classic Series Red Dot. But before we dive right into the video and everything about this little red dot, I would like to give you guys a few disclaimers. First disclaimer is the transparency. Primary Arms did send this little red dot out. I just wanted to let you guys know and to tell you guys about it. They're not paying me for this video. They're not doing anything like that. They just sent the optic out for a review and to kind of get my thoughts and opinions on it, okay? First things first. Second thing, Basement Operator, go check us out, basementoperator.com. Link will be in the description. It'll be down there. Go check us out there. Also, check us out at takesomeoneoutdoors.com/links. There you can find links to all kinds of stuff like Primary Arms, where you can pick up this red dot if you would so like. All that nonsense out of the way, let's talk about this red dot. So this red dot is new to this year, 2023. Primary Arms just released it, I guess it was about a month or so ago, and they did a lot to it compared to other older models of Primary Arms' Red Dot series. So I was super excited to get this out, super excited to see it and get my hands on it for some testing. This thing runs about $130. And if you're familiar with, I guess, entry-level budget red dots, that's probably on par with what you can expect. This is definitely something that is at the very front of the market, one of the cheaper options out there. Doesn't mean you're getting absolute junk, it just means you are getting a kind of more budget option. But I think this budget option comes with a lot of cool little features. So this thing has a little quick detach feature here that is kind of the big thing, I think, for this Classic Series model. If you're not familiar with all the different lines, there's the Classic Series, which is kind of their entry level, and it goes all the way up to like a PLX, which is the super high-end line. But this cool Classic Series has a quick detach feature that allows you to quick detach, which I think is really nice. If you're looking to swap around your optics kind of frequently, a quick detach feature allows that. I mean, it has a really nice locking system on the side of it, and I think that's a really good selling point for this, and one of the things that I think really sets it apart in the market. This one is a little different in another way. It is only push button operated. So up here there is two little buttons. They're rubberized. They allow you to cycle through your 10 different brightness settings, okay? So this is a 3 MOA dot, and it is night vision compatible. So you can just cycle up and down, the lowest settings being night vision, which this is on my little, I guess, budget night vision build. You can see we have a little laser, and we're testing some stuff out. Subscribe if you want to see that in the future. So, but this is kind of a night vision compatible optic. So, I mean, we're running it here. The rubberized buttons are different. Usually the little cheaper red dots are rotary operated. So if you go look at like the SLX MD25, it has a little knob that lets you rotate and keep it on and off. So you might be asking yourself, what does this optic consist of? This is a predominantly aluminum housing optic. That's very traditional. I mean, a ton of optics are made out of aluminum. It's fairly rugged, fairly durable, and it's got a nice coat on it. It is what it is. It's anodized coating, very similar to a lot of other optics out there. The windage and elevation are up top, a total of 100 MOA worth of travel. They do half MOA increments, and that's fairly you know, common. A CR2032 battery here on the side, and it's rated for about 50,000 hours of use. Now, right there is where I'll come to my first criticism of this optic. So optics nowadays, I mean, the technology has gotten to the point where there's a ton of shake awake features and, you know, auto ons and all that nice stuff. I've read through the manual, I have read through their website and everything, and I've done a ton of research on it. I cannot find it where it has a shake awake feature, and I just don't think it does. I think it's just, you gotta make sure you turn it off and turn it on when you are using it so you don't burn out the battery. So that would be kind of my first criticism. It's not like an end all be all, especially now you get like the quick detach mount and that, but it is one of the things that I think, you know, it should have on it. Now, the remedy to that is just carrying a few extra batteries, but as soon as you don't have the battery, it kind of sucks. So, you know, run backups, which I'm not running on this one. well, I guess you could consider maybe the laser a backup, but I wouldn't. So that's kind of my first criticism, and one of the things that I think should be implemented on pretty much any new red dot coming out, especially, you know, here in 2023. Second thing that I think would be cool and nifty that I would add or modify or change for primary arms is adding some sort of solar component. You know, I really like, I run the Hollow Sun on my Glock. It has a solar feature on it to get, you know, the brightness. If the battery's running low, it'll, you know, magnify it and help out the battery. I think that would be a great thing to have on this little budget red dot. Now the thing would be, you know, a lot of those solar features run on top of the optic where this has the button pads. So you would have to maybe, I don't know, modify the design of it to incorporate the buttons on a different side, or, you know, go back to a traditional rotary design. One of the things I didn't really mention, but a benefit to having the buttons on top, it makes it kind of ambidextrous. So if you need to, you know, brighten with one hand or brighten with another hand or whatever you need to do, you can do that without having to like reach around your optic. And I guess, you know, it kind of takes that away if you're running a solar component on the top of it. I'm not an engineer. I don't really know how all that works or how that's designed, but I'm just giving feedback. So there's that. You might wonder about clarity and dot size and all that great stuff. I think, you know, it's $120 some optic. It doesn't have like the most pristine glass to look through, but the 25mm housing gives a good field of view, and, you know, it's good enough. There's not a gross starburst pattern on the red dot, and I think, you know, it's crisp, it's clean, and for $129, it would really be hard to, like, you know, complain about the clarity on the optic. I mean, you're buying a super budget red dot and the optic is good, you can see well. I mean, that's all you can really ask for. And you're looking for reliability, really. And I think that this would really check that box off on the reliability side of it. So why would you buy this? Why would you buy this over something else? You know, Primary Arms is a great brand. They have a fantastic lifetime warranty. I have a ton of their optics at this point, and I've never been disappointed with any of them. I really like the quick detach feature here on this red dot, allowing me to swap back and forth between other optics that I have. I think that's a really nice feature to have on, you know, a very budget red dot. And as long as the quick detach mount holds up over time, I'm not going to guarantee that it will, because I've only had it a few months now. You know, if it holds up, then that's great. If it starts to get loose or something, then that would kind of suck. But I mean, you can tighten it down, retighten it. You know, that's one of my biggest fears with quick detach stuff. Other than that, I mean, this is a fantastic option for that $129 range. You get the lifetime warranty from Primary Arms, and, you know, it works well. It's night vision compatible. And there's really, other than the shake awake feature, which you could distinguish between other brands, there's not really a reason why I would steer clear of this optic. I think I'm going to conclude it there. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to pick this up, head on over to takesomeoneoutdoors.com/links, and I will see you on the next one. As always, take someone outdoors. Peace.